Hi everyone, Merry Christmas. I am going to teach you a very simple way to wrap presents, very clean corners. I've been wrapping presents forever, and a girlfriend of mine a long time ago showed me a trick to corners and things. So I want to share that with you. I hope you like this. Have a wonderful holiday. Merry Christmas to all of you. So first you're going to start with a decent sized piece of paper. Normally I have the whole roll laid out and you would measure and cut accordingly. I had this extra piece left over from other wrapping, but before I started this video to show you, I did make sure that it was plenty on both sides, that it would be enough to teach you how to do it. So first what I do is I take my box, and I'm not going to open it to show what's inside in case my daughter watches this video, but I do the tissue paper, I put it all together, make sure my price tags are off. I take the top of the box, that's the decor, the pretty side, and I flip it upside down. Then once it's upside down, I make sure both sides have even amount of space. And then I go here. And what I do here is I'll pull it so far and make sure I have a clean edge. Now, if I've cut this and it's not very straight, I will turn the paper, and I will, or if you have enough room to make it very nice and clean, I would fold it over until I get a nice clean edge and push it down with my fingers to make sure it's nice and straight. And then, if you can do it nice and straight, and then I line that up to the edge of the box. Now, from there, I take this side and I pull it over. I obviously have way too much. So what I'm going to do is this particular paper I bought has the 1-inch blocks. It's very nice for cutting and measuring. But if you don't have that, just take your finger about maybe 5 to 6 inches up, pull it up. You want it to be at least 2 inches overlapping, and cut it there, because you can use this extra paper for smaller gifts or if you wrap your stocking stuffers. I just don't throw it out until I'm completely done with all my wrapping, and then I'll maybe throw this away when I know I don't need it at all. So I push that off to the side. So then, let me see if you guys can see this. So then I take this and I pull it up tight. I make sure I realign my box, and here's the edge. I feel the edge. Make sure you guys can see this. And I go right to the edge of the box with it. When I was younger, I used to tape it in the middle, and I don't like how that looks. So I go to the edge with it, and I always put a piece straight in the middle, and then I'll put smaller pieces on the edges. Now that you have it on the edge seam, it's almost like sewing. You don't see the seam of where you taped it. Then I'm going to take my edges here. As you can tell, I have this little area here that's going to flap and close, and I have this area that's going to flap and close. I'm going to take my fingers along the sides, and I'm going to push in. So I will show you what I'm doing. I'm pushing in, making a triangle pattern like a V, pulling out with my fingers, pushing in, making this a pattern. Pushing in here, pulling up with my fingers so it's tight, putting in here. And once you get like that, if you see the bottom, see how that's like that, and the top is like this, I fold over my edge, and I'm going to tuck it over. I want the flap to be up here on the tape side here, along with this tape side. I don't want to do it this way, because this is the pretty side of the box with the bow. So then you don't want this tape on this side. So you make sure you tuck this side down first, the top, pull it up back here, and tape it on this edge. Same with this side. Let me zoom in a little more so you can see. I'm going to take my fingers along the edge, push it in, push down on the carpet, push up on the top. Make it nice and tight. Push down on the carpet, push up here. This little piece I'll fold over and make that straight. push this nice and tight down, pull this nice and tight up. Now I don't like how much this is overlapping. You see how this is a little bit overlapping here? So I'm going to tuck this and make it a nice clean edge. And that is your Christmas present, and you don't see hardly any seams. Now we have to do the bow. So I'm going to use, okay, so now I'm going to use this particular ribbon that I picked. And you can do lots of different bows, lots of different ways. You can go back and forth each way. You can make a real big bow here. I'm not great at making bows without wire. This is just nice soft cloth. I put it underneath the box, come up to the top here, and I'm just going to cut about like that. And I'm literally, all I do is take it halfway. You can put it anywhere in the box you want. I think I'm going to put it straight in the middle this time. And I'm just going to twist like this. I don't even tie it in a bow, I just twist it. I'll show you that one more time. It's not even tied. You're just going to hold it in both fingers and you're just going to twist this way. And I'm just going to tape that down. That's it. And I'm going to stick my bow over the top. And remember to tape down your bottoms because these little sticky tabs do not hold very good. Stick that right in the middle. Add a little extra piece of tape to make sure that bow doesn't come off under the tree with all the other presents there. I have my little tag for who it goes to. This is for my daughter Elena. And I'm just going to tape this on here for her. And I already filled out the card. And it's just a little cute card here. You can get any kind of tags you'd like to get and just stick it down. And this is a very simple, easy present. Lots of ways to do bows, but I really wanted to show you how I tape the wrapping paper with no seams. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Palmer House. And let me know if there's other things you'd like to see. Merry Christmas.